let's see what kind of advice Archie had. Look what kind of tomato can advice is Archie going to give this guy. Again, this guy's got $1 million in the box. Let's see what this grifter, this Bogan of Brisbane recommends. Let's see what the pontiff, the so-called pontiff, recommends.
And
I bet it's going to be, oh, you got to have a GMT. Oh, you got to have a Rolex GMT.
Add to that there. I'd keep it.
Or he's going to say, oh, Patek World Time, Patek World Time.
Same vintage. So 90s. That's 5 digits reference number. I would add a 16, 7, 10. That's what I would add is a 16, 7, 10. What is a 16, 7, 10?
Oh, shit. This is the tomato can. He's giving it the tomato. So Archie's recommending this guy to this tomato can watch. Again. Welcome back, watch fans. Today we're talking about some $1 million mistakes. That's right. The focus of today's topic, today's video is collectors making $1 million mistakes. Unbelievable, but true. And what do we have today? I just want to show you this, guys, because this is everything that's wrong. I mean, this is... You're going to learn. I mean, you're going to learn some amazing things watching this video, because if you can take away one thing, it's going to save you thousands, maybe millions of dollars. Now, this is unbelievable but true. So we have, we got the Bogan of Brisbane, ArchieLuxury, the grifter, super grifter, and one of the things this guy does is. He does a watch review. You send him $100 or what? I don't know. He wants $50, but really he wants, this guy's he's like an e-beggar, right? This guy's probably making a couple $100,000 a year from super chats on the YouTube. Basically dealing with a bunch of lowlifes and degenerates. And one of his grifts is he does these collection reviews for $50 or whatever it is. And the more money you send him, the more he will tell you great things about your collection. Now, here's the problem. The problem is everybody in the Archie universe has shitter watches. I mean, if you look at, they're all like horrible watches, basically the right brand, but in the wrong metal. And I'll get into that in a second. But I just have to do this video right now because this is an absolute epic disaster. I mean, it tells you everything wrong. I mean, it tells you everything wrong with these crayon eaters, window lickers, and buffaloes. That's right. We got a new one. Buffaloes. That's the new word. So we got this crayon eater. I think this guy's probably British. It's probably some guy in the UK or some third world country, and he writes to Archie asking for advice. Imagine this. So check this out. I mean, we'll get into this, but I'm just setting this up for you. You see on the screen. I mean, you can see on the screen a bit of a preview of what this guy has. This is like, basically it's like $1 million right there, and he's turning to Archie. He's turning to this Bukiak to ask him for advice. I mean, okay, but I'm just kind of giving you a little preview. Watch this.
Boxes. Beautiful. Archie, hope this is paid review. 24 QB2. Anonymous watch collection review.
Let's watch this Bukiak over here.
Had it on the side.
Hang on a second. We have I think we got a panelist.
Well, I really enjoy your channel and videos.
Hang on, I think we got a panelist. I think we have a panelist. Who's this?
Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who's this? Who are you?
It's a watch collector.
Watch collector. Okay, watch collector. Hang on a second. Watch collector. You got video? What are you going to show us? What are you going to show us here? Watch collector. You going to video or what are we going to see here? You got your camera on.
Whichever. I do collect watches and just hop on the stream. Yeah, actually, first time, right? So
Okay, great. So anyway, look, we'll always have first time people. Okay, so let's watch this. Let's get into this. This is fascinating. I'm gonna tell you some interesting insights here.
Please keep my name anonymous, albeit you have it from the PayPal. I'd love to get your review of my collection and also get your opinion on what 2 watches I should add.
Okay, so this guy is turning to Archie. Again, this guy's got $1 million collection of heavy hitters. Again, this is like Richard Mille, APs. Again, the RMs over here, these are like, 300 grand a piece, 350 a piece. The Royal Oaks are, 100 grand a piece. And this guy is turning to Archie. I mean, it's like, might as well go to Archie and say, Archie, I'm looking for a private jet. Can you give me advice? I don't know. Should I get a G600 or an Embraer? Maybe should I get what is it? I don't know. Whatever. I mean, like a Boeing, a BBJ. I mean, this is the same thing. I mean, you're turning to a guy and basically, it's like saying, "Hey, Archie, you know what? I need some advice on brain surgery. Can you tell me of what to do?" I mean, that's the same thing. I mean, again, this is a guy who I mean, what the fuck does he know? I mean, he's been wearing shitter watches all his life, the worst absolute choices. But let's see what happens.
Add to the collection. Or should he add 2 watches to add to the collection? I'll provide some details on my collection and background to give you perspective. Attached as a PayPal receipts. I've sent you $100 after I finish writing.
$100. I mean, we got a guy who sends this Bukiak $100. Imagine this. Unbelievable.
Yeah, might be quite.
By the way, we do free watch reviews on this channel. That's right. This channel is a legitimate channel. We don't need to charge people $100 or even $50 to do a watch review. Again, if somebody sends us a quality watches, we're going to do a review for free. Actually, we got a review coming up this week. We got 2 reviews coming up.
I asked multiple
hold
questions.
on a second.
Money. Second.
Do you want to review some of my watches?
What?
Hey?
We're doing a watch review. Yes, hang on a second. Stand by, my friend. You got to keep the momentum going here.
$100, thank you.
You got to stick with the program.
Top left, RM67-02, Italy. This is my most recent. What a beautiful piece here. What do you think of this, guys? Oh my God, look at this. It's a Richard Mille. Fuck me dead. This is expensive. This is my most recent acquisition. I'm a big Formula One fan and Ferrari teams. Fuck, has he got a Ferrari? Fuck me dead. Was lucky to get this piece at retail. This one is a great daily. Go anywhere, do anything watch. That is mind-bogglingly light.
Okay, whatever. Look, it's going to go on forever. Anyway, this guy's so this guy he's got 2 watches right here. One of them, again, he mentioned it's a 6702. Now again, Archie doesn't know anything. The guy's he's barely can keep pace with Tudor and Omega. He buys absolutely the wrong Patek. I mean, this guy claims to be a Patek expert. He's never had a perpetual calendar, never had a 3940. I mean, he always buys. I mean, the guy had 5 Calatravas at one time. I mean, who does that? Five modern Calatravas. I mean, Archie has made absolutely every mistake in the watch collecting book. And again, by the way, I'm not an expert on a Richard Mille. I mean, I know a little bit. I know the basics, but this guy doesn't even bother to do any research. Again, so he's got here 2 watches, right? Let's get into the psychology. He's got the 6702, which is the one with this red strap, whatever. And then he's got the chronograph, the 6501. So the one on the left is like 300 grand. The chrono is probably 350. Again, the prices could be plus minus 50 grand because this is a very, very volatile. What's interesting is he got him at retail. This is what he talks. He got him at retail from Richard Mille, the boutique, right? He paid list price. And then he talks about the problems with AP. But let's get into this for a second.
I mean, what do you say to someone who has one of these? Jesus Christ. It is, I think it's an incredible watch, isn't it? What do you think? Do you think it's, I mean, fuck. Yeah.
He's got nothing to say. I mean, this fucking guy, he's got horns grown out of his head. Nothing to say. Great.
Watch. Fuck. Next piece we've got is a RM65-01 rose gold and carbon. Yes, sir. This was my first RM. I know RM is highly controversial, but by
the way, that's pretty good for first RM. Shit.
I really enjoy the brand, and the tie-in is that it has with sports.
Yes, this is a big tie-in with Formula One. So this is interesting because look, RM appeals to a certain demographic, right? It appeals to either guys who are like low life degenerate trash, Bitcoin low life Bitcoin bros, or let's say ultra high net worth. You really need look to really have one of these watches. You should be worth at least 20 million, 25 million plus liquid. I mean, you should not be buying one of these watches unless you're liquid for 25 million, in my opinion. Again, for $300,000 watch, because again, especially with RM, because RM, it's almost a fashion watch. It's it's not a blue chip watch. This is not like a Patek, one of these Patek perpetual calendars, 70s. It's not that. This is highly speculative. I'll get into it, but basically, this is highly speculative, right? It's like buying crypto, okay? And you shouldn't be touching this unless this should not represent more than 1% of your liquid net worth. That's what this is.
I acquired this for a big milestone in my life. Previously, I liked RM as a brand, and it's been the AD relationship that has clinched for me as opposed to others. This watch also represents the start of my relationship, but Patek Rolex AP, I haven't had much success in navigating the AD relationships.
This is amazing. So this is the irony. So this guy can easily buy, a $300,000 watch from Richard Mille, right? Walk in the door, no problem. But AP and Patek, they give him a hard time. They give him the bullshit story. I mean, it's just ironic, right? Especially AP. I mean, Audemars Piguet is absolute garbage. It's that Francois guy, the former CEO. He ruined the company. I mean, listen, the fish rots from the head, okay? And they got a bunch of assholes. They got a bunch of scumbags, thieves working in their boutiques, dummies. And they're ruining the brand. They're ruining the customer experience. It's very bad. It's very bad. But imagine this. I mean, imagine this. You got a guy here who's, is, again, $1 million plus collection. And, he's getting turned off by AP. Okay. So, by the way, if anybody from AP, you're watching this, that's what's going on.
Either wanted to extort me too much.
Extort. That's right. They want to extort you. AP. Either they want to get their back door greased. Patek, they want to get their back door greased. Or whatever, right? I mean, absolute scumbags.
The piece. I really wanted, or just simply wouldn't offer anything remotely palatable. RM just organically became one of my better. Well, fuck me dead. They are for rich. They are for rich people. They're not for poor people. Two RMs. Fuck. Bottom, he's got a 15510 BC ice blue dial, limited 100 with.
Okay, okay. So Archie can't even keep up here. Imagine this: you got this type of collection, and you're turning to this Bukiak over here, ArchieLuxury, for advice. I mean, this guy wants to know from Archie, what's the next watch you should buy? I mean, what a knucklehead. So let's talk about RM. Actually, let's talk about RM for a second because it's actually quite interesting. Again, there's really two types of collectors. There's the kind of the brokester. There's like the guy who's puts, he wants to be flashy and, he might have made like $1 million in crypto or something, and he puts 250 or 300 grand into an RM because he wants to show off. And basically, he can't afford the watch, right? Again, if you're not liquid for at least 25 million plus, you should not be buying one of these watches, right? You really shouldn't be, right? Because it's embarrassing, right? So look, it's 300 grand plus. And here's the thing. I'm going to talk about the choices this guy made, right? So look, when it comes to RM, what you want to look for is, what are the collectors going to value in a couple of years' time, right? So RM, what they're known for really is innovation, right? So innovation, which means, these kind of, let's say, exotic materials. Carbon is not as exotic as it used to be, but look, carbon is impressive. I'm not going to even go into all their, what do you call it? I'm not going to get into the technicals of the movement and all that stuff. Listen, that's beyond my pay grade. I'm not an expert on movements. They are actually very innovative from what I understand from people who know a lot more than me. They are actually highly innovative in their movements. They do some incredible stuff. Is it worth 300 grand? No, it's probably worth, I don't know. It's hard to say. 20 grand? Who knows? Who knows? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So you got the red, white, and green. So colors, I guess the colors of the Italian colors. This guy might be Italian. I don't know if he's English or Italian. It could be, or maybe, I don't know. But the guy actually, if you watch the video, he's like 30, right? So this is a young guy. So this guy must have made a ton of money. I don't know doing what. I think he's in finance doing what. I don't know. He must have made a ton of cash because to put in $1 million into these watches, you got to be, a heavy hitter. Anyway, so this watch pretty much meets the criteria that you want in an RM. Innovation, flashy. It's got all the great stuff. How will it age 5 years from now? It's hard to say. Now, here's the thing. The Italian thing, plus and minus. The Italians are big collectors, but how many Italians are there for RM at that price point? I don't know. It's like it's hard to say. Hard to say. The Italians like more vintage stuff. If you talk about Rolex, you talk about stuff that has some Italian connection. Absolutely, Rolex, Patek. There's some heavy hitters, no problem. But for RM, look, the jury is still out on RM. To be honest, it's still out. But again, this is the right watch. I mean, you want when it comes to RM, you want colorful watches and you want innovative materials. So this is the other watch this guy has is the 6501, which is basically this watch, which is basically a $300,000 watch, right? Oh shit, sorry guys, I wasn't showing it on the screen. Okay, here we go. All right. Buff, hop on the panel. So what do you think of this watch? Now, here's the thing. I mean, in my opinion, again, I'm not an RM expert, but for RM, this is basically what you want. You want exotic materials. I think rose gold, amazing look. You want something very colorful that looks crazy, right? That's what RM people want. That's what they want now. That's what they're going to want 10 years from now. They want innovation. And this watch hits all the boxes, right? You got the innovation with a chronograph, with whatever the fuck it does. Who knows what it does? But it's very complicated, very impressive. The dial is, it's got also crazy stuff going on. This is going to age well, actually. This watch, 10 years from now, no matter what happens with RM, this reflects RM, right? Look, when I think of Rolex, I'm thinking Daytona, Submariner, whatever. I'm not thinking Cellini. I'm not thinking King Midas. You understand this? If I'm thinking Audemars Piguet, I'm thinking Royal Oak. I'm not thinking the Jules Audemars bullshit that they do, right? This is great. Great colors. I mean, everything that you want in RM. Absolutely. So here's the thing. So this guy, basically, it's actually very interesting, right? So this collector here is, it's actually, he could be very smart. So I'm thinking, again, I don't know the details, but I'm kind of gonna make a guess. I'm pretty good at reading into this. So this guy's, again, this is a guy who's working in finance. Let's say he's 30, right? He says he's 30. He's into motorsports. So he's probably hanging around F1. I don't know. Is he raising money for hedge funds? I don't know what he's doing, right? But look, if you have this on your wrist, right? This is what you want on your wrist. If you're going to F1 races in Monte Carlo and wherever, you want to get into the VIP thing because, hey, you know what? Again, you got to think like Anthony Farrow, right? Anthony Farrow, timepiece gentleman, right? It's kind of an investment, right? If you're kind of in this range, you have this on your wrist and you're hanging around like the VIP section at these F1 races, you're going to be around other guys at that level or better, actually, much better, because this guy's probably, I don't know, it could be, guy could be worth, 20 million or whatever. But you want to be meeting the guys who are worth $1 billion plus, right? You want to be meeting guys who are billionaires that you could do business with. Okay, so it's marketing genius, actually, right? Because you got this watch on your wrist. That's a real watch. That's that means you have money to burn, right? This is not a vintage Patek. there's a very big difference between a vintage Patek that's worth 500 grand or a Richard Mille that's worth 500 grand. Big difference. Big difference. One, if you have a Patek that's worth 500 grand, it basically means you're you're relatively conservative. You're a conservative guy, maybe low key, old money, whatever. You got one of these on your wrist, it means you're willing to take chances. You are a speculator. You're a speculator, right? You're willing to take risks. You're a guy that is entrepreneurial, right? That's what that means. So this could be actually very, very good marketing. Now, why the fuck is this guy asking Archie for advice? I don't know. Now, if I had these two RMs, shit, what's the next? I couldn't tell you. I would not. I have no advice on RM. I'm actually willing to admit that because I'm not here to scam you. Now, what else does this guy have? Watch this. He's got one of the most amazing watches, which is this guy here. The Royal Oak white gold with the baguette markers. Yes, it is a limited edition. It's like 100 pieces. I think the list was like 80 grand, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, it's 80 grand. The problem is, what is the size? I think it's more than 41 millimeter. Yeah, no, it is 41 millimeter, which is, it's big. It's a big watch. Huge watch. Huge watch. Yeah, we got nickname. Hello, the Colonel will not gaslight me. It's a swinger signal for millionaires. Yeah, not million. Honestly, Buff, I think. Look, to have a legitimate RM, you got to be worth. You got to be in that. Let's call it 25 million plus liquid net worth. What banks would call ultra high net worth. Ultra high net, it might be 30 million. I think they moved it to 30 million ultra high net worth. Okay, let me see. One of our panelists, we got WC90. Let's see what.
Hello.
Okay, all right, WC. Okay, you're on, my friend. What are your thoughts on these watches?
Actually, I was very close to buy a 6701. And
Okay.
yeah, I mean, but I refrained.
Why?
I instead actually got a Grunenfeld. One
Oh,
first.
what the fuck is that? Hold on a second. Wait. Okay, hang on a second.
Almost, yeah.
I want to know about this. Okay, I'm fascinated. I'm actually very interested. I just want to finish. Okay, actually, fuck this watch. Let me talk about this. Okay, so you were close to buying the RM. Which one? The 6701?
6701. It is actually, I think, the most wearable RMs out there because it's a thin RM.
So this is okay. So this is the watch, right? Hang on a second. This is the watch. Are you Japanese?
I'm based in Hong Kong.
Oh, Hong Kong. Oh, Nihongo. You don't speak no Nihongo.
No, not
Chinese.
Cantonese. Not Cantonese. Yes.
Oh, okay. Not Japanese. Okay, because I only know bad words. I know all the bad words in Japanese.
No,
all right, so
teach you the bad word, and then it's just hello, and then you just go fuck you in hello, in Japanese.
Skibides, Ichiban skibides. Okay, so this is the watch you were gonna buy. This is the watch.
Yeah. I was researching it, right? So, but I mean, in the end, right? I think the best way of buying a watch is that you put into the wish list for, let's say, like a month, right? And then you just keep coming back and say, do I want it? Do I want it? Do I want it? And then one day you say, fuck, I don't want it, and then you just delete it, right? So, in case of any of the buy remorse, basically, I just want to do a test run, right? So, what happens if I wear this out in the wild? And I mean, to me, I just don't want any watch without complications, right? And for the 6701, the only thing appealing to me is that the mechanism. So basically, how it works is that you have like so you have to push the crown, and then you get into a position where it's either a winding or setting the date or setting the time, I find you see the I think this should be have like a bottom right corner. There's like a little indicator. Oh, here, top right corner is a WDH. You see that?
Top right.
Yeah, yeah. Go a little bit. See that? See that
Oh,
hand?
yeah.
WDH. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. So how this one work? Yeah, how this one work is that you have to push the crown, and in the W is the winding. In the date is you set the date, and then in the H, I think is you set the hour and minute. So this is like you can. I mean, this is vaguely like a complication, right? It's hardly like any complications, but
yeah,
it's an
it's
interesting mechanism.
it is interesting. Yeah, that's kind of cool, but it's not a real complication. It's just like
Yeah,
you know,
that's right.
it's a little
It's a gimmicky
amuse-bouche.
stuff. Yeah, it's gimmicky
Yeah.
stuff. But it's fun, right? It's some,
Yeah,
this
fun.
function you don't see often in any other watches. You see a little bit in the Audemars Piguet. I think in there was one model for the AP. They also have this function, like some sort of a tourbillon. They have this function, and then there's RM, and the third one I can never find is the Grunewald, and that's it. So
okay, hold on. I need to ask you this. I need to understand where you're thinking. And by the way, I appreciate. Okay, so you were thinking. Okay, so what watches do you have now? What do you have now in your collection?
Currently I have something like 50 watches. I do send some into service in rotation, so always I have like 2 to 3 in service. I have another couple. Yeah, I have a couple basically on the way.
Okay,
but
what's
normally
I mean, like
keep
what kind of stuff do you have? Like, what kind of watches? Like, what are your main like what do you wear daily? Like, what's your like typical stuff?
I do collect watches for around 15 something years, and
Okay.
you know I sort of passed the phase where where the Panerai back in 2009 2010. I think I cleared my watch at some one point, and then the collection I have now is basically a rebuild. So
Okay. So yeah. So
yeah.
what are
I'm
you wearing today? Yeah. Which watches do you have now? What are you wearing?
I just freaking wake up, right? I didn't wear any watches, but I do like to take rotations.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it really depends on the situation. Either I'm just doing nothing, or I'm going to work, or going for a ride. So yeah. I mean, I just pick a random watch basically.
But okay, I'm just trying to understand like what kind of, because like I need to understand like the psychology involved, like because you don't just go from Panerai to RM. That's a big leap, right? Like you have what do you have in your collection? You have Patek, you have Rolex. Like what's your what do you have? Yeah.
I think everything you can imagine I have, right? The brand. But I sold my Patek, I sold my war timer, and I'm getting a 5004. So I got that picked up around in September. So I don't have any Patek at the moment. But I do
Shit!
have,
Wait! Hold on a second. Are you the guy that sent me that picture? No, are you the guy?
Yeah,
Oh, you're. Hold on. I just want to make sure. What's your email? Is it what's your? I just want to make sure I'm talking to the same guy.
Don't say my email.
No, I'm not gonna say. But like, just give me the first letter. Give me the first letter.
Is R?
No, I don't think. Wait, I think no. Somebody else maybe.
No. Oh, okay. I sent you the photo where I have the box of the watch missing the Patek.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Wait. So I emailed you. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. So I emailed you and I asked you, can you come on? When can you come on? I never heard back from you.
That's right.
Oh shit. Okay. So.
Midnight.
It's 7. What time is it here in Hong Kong? It's 7.
7:30. Yeah, it's early.
30 a.m.
Yeah.
7:30 a.m. Shit, you should be waking up at 5 a.m. What are you doing waking up 7:30? That's you should be working already at 7:30. In Hong Kong, they're hustling. No, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, so you sent me some like very impressive watches, all right? I wanted you to show them live because it's I actually want to do a whole review with the collection. You got some crazy watches, right?
I only have less than an hour because I got an appointment
Okay.
in an hour. So
No, we'll keep it quick. We'll keep it quick.
I
Here's
mean, we
what I'd
can
like
do
to
this
do.
in several times. Yeah, we can do this several
Yeah,
times.
yeah, we can have you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have you if you want to show the watches later. Okay, so I'll show you. We can show the watches later. But I saw your stuff. So your collection is actually like, it's really interesting because it's like, it's all not the usual stuff. It's all like very specific complications. You got like minute repeaters, like with perpetuals, which stuff you don't expect. Like it's like off the beaten path. It's not the usual bullshit, Rolex Submariner. It's not. It's you're a serious guy who understands like serious horology. You're not a guy who's looking to buy a watch so you can. You don't really care about the resale value. I don't think you do. Like, you don't care about, oh my God, is it? Yeah,
not really. I try to collect things that people never seen before, and I try to collect things that are, let's say, interesting. The only thing I'm into is interesting watches.
Yeah.
And,
so I saw your. Okay. By the way, you know what? Hang on a second. Do you have time? To show? Can you show the box on video? Can you show some of your watches on video?
No. The box is too big.
You don't have. So, okay, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. We'll do it a different time. Okay, but guys, if you're watching this guy has some serious fucking watches. I mean, this is like one of the best collections we've seen. And you know what I appreciate about it is that you're willing to take a chance and buy stuff like a really off the beaten path. Like, what's that crazy Japanese world time? It's a quartz world time. It was like some crazy minute repeater world time, like a ridiculous watch, right? So it's very interesting. All right. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, you got something on the screen. Hang on.
I'll show you two interesting watches.
Oh, shit. There we go.
So this is the Chopard.
Okay.
And you can see it's lapis. The little stone dial in the front is nothing, right? It's nothing.
Is that lapis? Is that lapis?
Yeah, lapis.
Okay. White gold?
At the back, white gold.
Oh, wow. Is that lapis in the back?
No, yes, it is.
Let me see.
And
Bring it up close.
You press this button.
Yeah.
Does it move? No. Okay, I need to wind it more.
The camera, I'm sorry, the camera is not. Is there like an animation? Because like camera's not.
Yeah.
Hang on. It looks like some sort of erotic. Is that some sort of erotic thing? I can't see, but it looks.
Yeah, that's an erotic watch. I got two erotic.
Oh shit! Are you serious? I can't. It's the camera is. Okay. It's not. Hang on. I think I know what's going on. I think I know what's going on. The camera's not zooming. I'm using my imagination.
See?
What's going on?
See it moving?
I saw movement, but it's not close enough. But I think I know what's going on. It's X-rated.
Yeah. I need to get a better camera.
Yeah. Okay, this is an amazing watch. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah. I can't believe Chopard makes an erotic watch. That's crazy.
This is back in the 90s. This is super rare. I trying to find this for like 2 years.
How many do you think they made of that?
They have several versions. One is a guy, doing the doggy style on a stage with a woman, and the other one is this, right? A bit of a blowjob. I
can't believe it. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought was going on. I can't believe that a classy company like Chopard, would make a pornographic watch, basically. I mean, that's ridiculous. How much did you pay for that watch? How much was that, if I may ask?
I think this one, is something like 45,000 US, something like that.
Okay, so that's a fucking crazy watch. Okay, what is this? This is the Gronfeld?
So this is the Anderson Genève, right? Anderson Genève is I think he's one of the founding members for the HCI back in the Geneva, right? They do like independent watches, and he did.
Oh shit!
See, this is actually classy, right? This is a classy stuff. You see, this is a classy stuff. And, you press this button.
Yeah.
You see it moving?
Yeah. This is a family show, but I can imagine. It looks like one of those. It looks like that Greek pottery, like the Greek pottery would have the erotic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is more tasteful than the very sort of explicit pornography watches. Right. This is like classy stuff. But again,
Okay. No. It is. Listen. You know what? The erotic stuff in watchmaking, in pocket watches, that's been around for for 100+ years. It's a real niche thing, and you gotta be to get this watch. You gotta be very into watches. You gotta be very this is like a real insider type of thing. This is
this is the thing that you in the party and then you take it off from your wrist and you show somebody. You show somebody that is intimate.
Yeah. But this is like somebody who understands watches also. This is like very high level stuff. This is like not some bullshit. Rolex, Le Mans. Who cares about Rolex Daytona? Like any asshole can buy that watch, right? To buy something like this, you gotta have. You got to have a sense of style. You got to have understanding. Obviously, you got to have some cash, right? But it is. I appreciate this, right? Like I appreciate a guy like you who has the balls to buy some really out of this world watches. And again, this is just two of them. The other stuff, the picture you sent me, the stuff was like, it was relatively. It wasn't this crazy. It was relatively G-rated, but it was unusual, right? It was like. What the hell did I remember? You had the crazy quartz world time, which what is that? What is that?
I'll bring the world time. Okay. I'll show this too. So this is the quartz world timer. You can see?
Yeah. Fuck. Okay.
So
here's what I want. Okay, I ask you. I want to hear the sounds. This and also the IWC. We need to hear how this sounds. But tell us about the watch. Tell us about this crazy watch.
This is the first religious watch ever made. So this is called the religious complication, and it's done by this company called Dali. Can you see it clear?
Okay.
All right.
It's tough, but it's a little difficult. So what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, I'll get a better lens next time so we can zoom in. But how this
works?
Listen,
for these watches, for this type of stuff, you got to get a really good lens. We got to see the details. This is like serious horology, like no bullshit. This is not some Bill Sanders bullshit stuff. This is like real deal. So let's see this. Tell us about the watch.
Okay. So this is done in the 80s, and this is done by the company called Dali. In Muslim, it means guidance. So basically, the watch will guide you to the right direction. So the sell pitch for this company basically is designed for the travel Muslims. So how it works is that you see this is a little campus, right? The campus will see in the middle. There's a campus. The campus will point to north.
Mecca. To Mecca, right? Or no?
So basically, no. So basically, the Mecca is always on the east. So once you can figure out where is north, you can figure out where the direction of Mecca, and then you can pray it. So how you pray is that you see this is a little yellow ring.
Yeah.
At the chapter ring. So this is where you rest. But you can't see clearly. There is another green ring here. If you divide it by 5, you need to pray.
They pray 5 times a day.
Yeah. So basically, this is where you're starting to pray, and all the way up until 10 o'clock you finish. And this allow you, and this is you can see this is a rotating bezel here. Basically, tell you that it's your next time to pray, and then you go out and pray. So this is designed for traveling Muslim to find Mecca and then having their exact time to pray to the east.
Okay, so I love this. So you're going from pornographic watches to religious Muslim watch. Okay, this is like this is crazy. All right, can we see the back of that watch? Is that gold, by the way? Is it gold?
It's only gold plated. You see, at the back it's cheap, right? So at the back it's even not gold. It's freaking stainless steel. Yeah.
Okay. Because I think in the Middle East, I don't think it's a Muslim thing, but I think it's just Middle Eastern thing.
Yeah.
They don't wear gold.
They don't wear gold.
They don't wear gold. Okay.
Correct. Let me check.
Okay, yeah, we got guys who know. Yeah, we got. Okay,
Yeah.
shit.
But again,
Let's see
they
that
they
world map.
do they do like different finishes. I think they have a lot of white gold. I mean, not white gold. I mean stainless steel
Yeah,
version. But yeah, yeah. Actually,
let's
you're
see the
right. You're
world
right.
map.
You're right. This is a plate gold. This is actually not expensive.
So what? So you're really into unusual watches, really?
Yeah, I mean, probably the only thing you'll find familiar in my collection will be just one Rolex, right? Because I'm trying to keep one watch per brand.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is it. Okay. This is.
You didn't recognize all the mini repeater I have, right?
No. Which one? Oh, the world timer. Wait, you have
No, the
another
mini
one?
repeater.
Shit. How many minute
So
repeaters do you have?
I have
You have
four mini
two.
repeaters. Four.
You had four in that box?
Yes.
Shit. Wow.
And
Okay.
then this is the four mini repeater. So um so how this
Oh
work
shit.
is that I try to have a little variety within the grand complications. So you have the quartz mini repeater, right? And then you have this. This is the petite sonore. This is from Credura.
Oh, okay. Credor is the
So
Japanese. It's the Japanese
correct.
like independent. Okay. I've never
So
seen. Wow, I've never seen anything like that. I've seen like the watches I've seen from Credor were not that impressive. This thing is like crazy.
they don't produce much of this, and you don't see this in the wild anyway. So this is the petite sonore. So it only chime at the full hour. So let's say it's 3 o'clock, it will chime three times, but it only chime the hour. So every hour you'll see like a ding, and you can also put it in the silence. So you can see this little indicator here. So this is
Yeah.
sonore, silent, and then you can see this is original. So basically, this is the repeating function. Oh, sorry, this is
Yeah.
repeating function, silent, sonore. So it will chime by itself. So you only chime once. This is a one chime repeater.
Can we hear? Can we
And
see the back? Can you show the back of that?
sure,
Credor. Okay.
the back is actually a solid, right?
Okay.
So
Can we hear it? Can you make it ring?
I'll make a comparison in for watches later.
Okay. Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
one
This
here.
is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I don't think
And
there's ever been a guy. By the way, what do I call you? We gotta give you a name. You gotta make up a name. What do we call you?
uh, you can call me watch
Bruce Lee.
collector, right?
Bruce Lee. I'm gonna call you Bruce Lee.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so I don't think
So
there's ever been anybody. I don't think there's ever been anybody on YouTube who's shown 4 minute repeaters. I don't think there's been anybody on YouTube. So you're the first, probably. You're
we
making
have the
history.
one, yeah, we have the one chime gong. This is the two chime gong, right? This is the quarterly repeater. This is the Quorum anniversary to celebrate, I think, the 40 years of the Animal Cup. And
Oh,
this
I
is,
saw
yeah,
this.
this is
I
the,
saw this in your box. I saw this in your box. I'm thinking, shit, what is this? Quorum? Like, why would this guy have quorum? Like, because you had some exotic stuff. Quorum. Okay, but tell us the story because obviously I know nothing. So you explain this.
okay. So they celebrate the 40 years anniversary of the Admiral Cup, the watch, and they done a special run of this special model called Anniversary. And out of the Anniversary, only the first watch come with the bracelet. See, you can see this is the number one. See, number one here.
Yeah, I remember.
So
Yeah.
when you and this is not typical because you don't see the shark fin, right? And how you do is by rotating the bezel, right? You rotate the bezel, and then it will chime. And when you chime, you'll see a little horse running. I'll
A
show you later,
horse?
right? Yeah.
Okay.
And this is then the grand complication of IWC, only produced in 125 pieces. You can see this is the this
Wow.
trail Schaufenhauser. So this is also in a yellow gold bracelet, super rare because whatever you see on the wild on a leather strap. They don't do. I think they only do like a couple, in the solid gold, right? So this is the this is a repeater that will chime the hour, the quarter hour, and then the minute. And this is the thing, right? Back in the 90s, right? You have the tourbillon, you have the perpetual calendar, you have the mini repeater, you have the retropon chronograph.
Yeah.
So, and not only that, this is 4 complication in one. This also have what they call the integrated perpetual calendar. So how it works is that you move one day on the crown, and everything will adjust. So you have like a different perpetual. When you're setting the time, it's going to take for ages because you have different holes you have to press. You have to press the little hole at the side,
Yeah.
for the months, for the date, for the moon phase. These are the moon phase. The moon phase, everything will adjust by.
Hold on, I gotta ask you a question. So this is the movement designed by the guy. What's his name? I forgot the guy. But if you advance it too much, right? I think this one, if you advance it too much, you can't. You have to send it to the company. You have to send it to them to fix it. No, they have to reset it. If you advance it,
I have freaking 50 watches. I'll just wait for 50 days and then I'll wear it again, right?
right.
Simple.
Okay, so hold on a second. Okay, so we need to hear the sound. That's the most important thing. We got to hear the sound because that is the whole point of this.
I need to wind. So
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
if you wind it clockwise, this is the sonnerie function.
Is that manual?
And,
Is that a manual?
Yeah, everything mid repeater is pretty much manual. This is gonna take a while. And then you wind it anti-clockwise for the watches, and you have to wind it past this little dot in order for it to work. I mean, this particular petite sonnerie is very delicate. I have to operate with care, otherwise it just broke. Right, so
Yeah, take your time.
need to
Take your
be
time.
very,
Relax.
very careful because you cannot chime it beyond 50 minutes, right? So if you do the chiming beyond 50, I think it's broken, right? It's written in the manual. So I have to set the time, not set it to, let's say, 9:50 or 10:50 or 11:50. I have to set it for something like a 45 or something. So we will now change the time. Let's say I'll just change it to 9:30.
Hang on. You know what I'm going to do for a second. I want to make it big on the screen. I'm going to see if I can remove my video, maybe so your video shows up bigger because I want people to hear this. Okay, so
Sure.
so keep going. I may have to disappear for a minute.
Oh, actually, it's chiming now. This is in the sonnerie function.
Yeah. Oh, it just made one chime.
Yeah. So it's so you press this button to chime.
Yeah.
Because you're setting the time and in the sonnerie, so it actually will chime. So we'll press this button.
Wow, it's beautiful movement. It's beautiful. There's something moving on the dial also, right?
You see, that's the gong. You see, that's the gong here.
Okay. It's very hard to see them. Yeah, it's hard to see them. Like, wow. Okay, it's hard. Oh, you know what? That is such a good idea to have a skeleton minute repeater because that way you can see everything going on.
Exactly.
Oh, no, why doesn't anybody else do that?
I think it's there are actually, if you're looking at the Girard Paradox, they do several exposed skeletonized dial repeater, and also Beauvais did it once. There's a few out there. There's a few out there.
Oh, okay, but I'm thinking like Patek, AP. Those I'm not, like those guys. Yeah, I'm thinking like,
I think that is more discreet, right? So you don't want to be
Yeah.
flashy and then you're just hiding everything behind the dial.
Nah, this
So
is great. Hold on a second. How much was this watch, if I may ask? This Creedor.
this actually is a very good deal. Right? When this came out, it's selling for like 400,000, and then I pick up on the secondary for only 100,000. So yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's. I mean, that is. Nobody really knows Creedor. Like it's not well known in the U.S. I mean, we know it's high end Japanese, but it's not that well known in the U.S. That's like unbelievable.
So this is particularly different because if you have multiple mini repeaters, right, this one work differently. You see that for any repeater, right, once you activate the sound, it will sound to chime right away. And this one we can see it waited for quite a while, and then the time interval between each striking is also very long. So this one I think have, from what I read, is very Japanese thing, right? So it's very like a Zen thing, right? So they take it slowly, right? Take it very slowly to chime the hour. So it's if you listen to other repeaters, right, it's different. It's different.
Yeah, I know. I noticed it was very delicate, subtle, and it was kind of slow.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It was a little bit. Okay. Oh, wow.
It's designed particularly in that way to be yeah.
Yeah, very subtle. It was. Is it quieter? Is it quieter than most minute repeaters?
The sound is very crisp compared to other mini repeaters, actually. So this is the corn one. So now we're gonna listen to the 2 chimes. This is the quarterly repeater. I'll just do 11:45. So how this one activate? So this is done actually by Christopher Claret, right, back in the 90s. So how this one work is that you activate by rotating the bezel.
Oh shit! What are the horses? Are those horses going or something?
Yes, it's a rotating disc of horses. I'll do it again.
That's crazy. When does the sound hit?
You didn't hear the sound, did you?
No, I didn't hear it. No, I didn't hear it.
The sound is very weak. It's very weak.
Okay.
Yeah, but when you see the horse is running, and basically it's chiming, but you barely can hear it.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything. I was like, "What's going on?"
I'll try it again.
Okay, so basically, here, yeah. Do it again, please. This is a fucking masterpiece.
Can you hear it?
Okay. Yeah, it was kind of weak. It wasn't very cool. It wasn't. Yeah, it was very dull. It was like a dull, low sound, right? It was like dull.
Yeah.
But what's interesting is you have animation here. By the way, yeah, people are saying we need full screen because you're using a camera phone, right? Using a camera phone, phone.
I'm using a camera phone. Yeah, phone. Yeah.
This is the camera. These watches are they need a real camera to get the full respect that they deserve. These are like exotic. So okay, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, like, actually, everything you showed me, I've not seen anything like this. So this is so you got not animation. What are they called? What is it called? Animation. Automaton and sound. That's very rare to have 2-in-1 like that. I don't know who else does that. That's like a 2-in-1 on a
It's only
wristwatch.
this is actually the same module. This is the same module for this is actually the same model for the Ulysse Nardin. They have
Okay.
the erotic watch, right? Where the
Yeah.
people moving on the dial. This is the same module, right? But this is done a little
Okay.
bit different. Where this one have the running forces and the other one have the moving figures.
Okay. What about hang on a second. What about hey, what do you think of a Jacques Drot? Do you know that?
Yes. They have
Because they
the
do
bird.
they got those automaton stuff. What do you think of
Yeah.
their watches?
I think they've done so badly on their sales, they have to move to bespoke designs. So they
Yeah.
now only do customized pieces. I mean,
Yeah.
good for them. But I think those type of watches, I think, are only reserved for very few people, and I think they are just do contracting on their business, basically focusing on what they're good at. I think this is good. I mean, they selling all the watches in, they cannot compete to other brand, right? So they have some interesting watches, right? They have the Grand Second. They have. I'm looking at the equation of time lately, but I didn't pull the trigger. I think it's just not good enough.
Let me ask
Um,
you a question. I want to get your opinion on this. So Jacques Drot, right? So they do like I think what they're trying to do is to be known for like the automaton stuff. The birds,
mm.
the tweeting stuff, all that crazy stuff. Would you buy that type of watch if the price was right? Would you buy that?
Um, I might consider it because the bird thing is actually quite different, right? You actually have you can see this have like a tube, right? Where you
Yeah.
will just by compressing the tube and making the sound. But
Yep.
to be honest, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, chipping birds is you know. I mean, if it's a erotic watch, I probably will consider it. Yeah. But again, putting
Yeah.
erotic scene on the dial will probably be a put off. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Hold on a
look at the
second. Hold
watch.
on.
Yeah.
Did you see on our channel like so I actually I bought a Jacques Drot.
Mhm.
What do you call it? I bought a meteorite dial. It was like that limited edition.
Yeah. Yeah.
While I was at the store, I'm going to show you. I made a video of this watch, the bird. So, hang on, I want to show people this bird. How do I show this on the screen? Hang on a second. Wait. Okay. Uh-oh. How do I show this on the screen? Wait. Stand by. Stage. Okay. Hold. Okay. Don't go away. Don't go away. Hang on, because I got to show the screen. Shit. Where's the watch? Okay. Add to stage. No, it's not working. Okay. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. For some reason, it's not. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, you know what? I see what I was doing wrong. Okay. I see. Okay. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. You're showing me so many heavy hitter watches that, I got all distracted here. Okay. So this is the watch, right? This is the minute repeater. Excuse me, the chirping bird. Okay.
Really? Yeah. Oh, bummer. Oh, wow, that's talking to me.
No, it's pretty loud.
Yeah, we can hear it.
It's like a tweeting. You know who should buy this watch is Twitter guys. One of the Twitter guys. Not Elon Musk because he's not buying it. It's gonna be the
Jeff Bezos.
Jack Dorsey. Is he still one of those guys? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that
Oh,
before. I've
shit.
seen that before. But I think
Yeah,
that watch is like a 48 or 50 something. It's just too big.
it's a massive watch. Yeah, it's a massive watch, and yeah. So what do you now? What do you think? So you would not buy that watch if it was let's say if it was, because I think the list on that was like 400 grand, which is ridiculous. Would
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
would you pay 100 for that?
100 I might consider. I just for the sake of having something cool, in the collection. I
Can you
would
wear it
consider
though?
it.
Can you wear it? I mean, it's a huge.
I
It's like
probably
you know.
cannot. I probably cannot. I have some big watches. I have like this is 44, right? This is big. This is like
Let me see
300
that on your
grams.
wrist. Put that on your wrist. I want to see how that looks on your wrist.
The only reason I was looking for a bracelet is because I want to wear it comfortably, right?
Oh shit! Massive watch. How much
Yeah,
does that weigh? How much does that
300
weigh? A
grams.
lot.
300
How much is
grams.
that? How much is that in ounces? We don't know what Americans don't know how to do the math. What is that?
You can do the conversion. 300 grams to ounces.
Oh yeah, hang on. I gotta Google this. It's like half a pound probably.
It's a
Shit.
proper workout. If you wear this for a day, you got 300
Yeah,
grams.
grams to ounce. 10 ounces. Shit, that's almost a pound.
Yeah, and these also wear roughly the same weight.
Oh, the JLC. What is that? That's a that Tourbillon. Tourbillon.
This is
That's the
the
Hybris, whatever it's called. The Hybris.
no. This is the gyro tourbillon 2.
Okay.
You can
Hold
see
on. Wait. Can
the
we go
cage is
back?
rotating.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. It's unbelievable.
This is also heavy, right? This is the two freaking heavy watches.
Okay. Hang on a sec. Before on the IWC, we need to hear the sound of the minute repeater.
So
How often?
the sound
How often
of
do you
this
wear
is
this? How often do you wear this?
let's check the last date I wear this is shit. Actually, it's not bad. Hold on a second. Oh, it's May. Yeah, it's May. Last time I wore this is May. So a couple months ago.
Wow. And where do you wear this watch? You wear this like all day, or it's like a special occasion watch?
For this one, because it's a bracelet, so it's not that bad. I can wear this whole day, no problem.
Okay.
Right. So it's it's for any of the humid weather. You don't
Yeah.
ruin your leather. You wear this.
No, but it
So
weighs.
now
This weighs 3/4. This weighs 10 ounces. It's like 3/4 of a pound.
You see how thick that is? Yeah.
No, it's very heavy. Oh shit! What happened? Come back! Oh shit! All right, we gotta. All right, hang on. Okay, hang on. Ah, can't believe it. Finally we get a good panelist here. All right. Hopefully he'll come back. The watch was too heavy. For the. All right. If he doesn't come back, we're gonna continue with the usual programming. Unbelievable. We're talking about the Archee disaster, the ArchieLuxury. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Okay. Shit. What a guy saves me from having to talk about Archie. Okay. There we go. Thank you for coming back. All right. So the watch was so heavy it killed the internet.
Yeah. I thought I got kicked out. Yeah.
No, come on. You would never kick out.
You know what happened? I watch also the Archie shows, and so much drama. People kicked out each other. The back room. It's peak drama stuff.
This is the serious watch channel. This is we got a separate channel for drama. But okay, so this watch, the back, okay, and we got to hear the sound. But the movement is fucking amazing. So this is like the what do you call it? The butterfly bracelet. What year did they make this watch? What year is this?
I think this is to celebrate the birth of 125 years of IWC. and they actually done quite few of these, but this is the Destroyer Schroffenhauser. So this is 125 pieces, and this is the one with the tourbillon. And you can see other more affordable options out there with similar look, but um, doesn't have the tourbillon. Those one I think is a limited production, but not limited edition. So they do 150 every year from, I think from 1985 all the way to 2005 or something like that. But this they only produce 125. They start producing, I think, from 1990 all the way to
Yeah.
2002, something like that. I can't remember the date exactly, but took them like a very long time to make 125 of this.
Okay. So can we hear the sound?
Yeah, sure. But again, because this is a 4 complication in 1, so the sound is also a little bit weak. So I will
okay.
put this near the phone so that you can hear it.
Okay. Ooh. That's nice.
Yeah. You can hear the very distinct differences between this one and then the Creedor one. You know, this is like hurry, everything's hurry. Tell you the time. And the Creedor one is, you know, if you don't know the time, you're probably gonna miss a beat. You know, you're gonna wait for a few seconds in between of the chime. So very different.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right. How about the JLC?
Okay, let me show you this one first.
Oh yeah, this. This. Okay, and this is quartz. Tell us about this watch. I can't believe I never heard of a quartz minute repeater before.
I think this is probably the first quartz minute repeaters out there. The movement is done by Citizen, and this is a proper enamel dial. You see, this is actually enamel dial, and this is done by the company called Sherman.
Okay.
And this is a Japanese retailer, right? So they retail like Philly to Four, Langa. You know, they do a lot of famous brands.
Yeah. Patek. They do. I looked this up. I researched this.
Okay.
And like I completely didn't understand it. Like, because this is a world time. It's a world time minute repeater that's quartz, which and it's made by like for serious. I think these are expensive. Right? I think I saw a price of like 20 grand plus for this, something like this.
Not that expensive. This is this. I think when before the COVID, right? This was selling for 4,000, something like that. And but this, because this only have a limited supply, right? They did like a three batches. The first is a blue dial, monocolored, and a limited edition of 999, and then they did a brown dial, a limited edition of 200, and this is a color dial. You can see this is a color enamel, and this is a limited edition of 100. Based on the rarity, the price is also different. I think you can find you go to the corner 24, you can find wines for selling for the blue dial, something like 10,000. If you go out there, you search.
I think I saw one listed. I think it was on eBay when I googled this. Like, if something came up on eBay for like 20, some guy was asking like 20 grand or something. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I will try it.
Yeah.
And you can listen.
Oh, it's loud.
It's not too bad. You know?
It's actually shit. I mean, that's interesting. So this is okay. So, so you have like really like basic, like, okay, so basically your collection is all like stuff that is really unusual, rare. So why would you want an RM, which is really very basic, like that watch you were talking about? That's like so basic compared to this stuff. It's like, I don't get it.
I mean, the RM, I think I was particularly serious about that particular function where you press the crown. So you don't pull out the crown, you press the crown, and then you can
Okay.
adjust. You know, that is one. That's the only thing I think appeal to me. I'm pretty brand agnostic, right? I don't really care about what brand. I mean, the freaking Muslim watch was like $20, right? So, but it is interesting, so it's earned a spot in the box.
Got it. Okay. So hold on a sec. Okay. So okay, and so instead of buying the RM, but now I want to get your opinion on RM. I want to get your what do you is this, it's kind of one of these controversial things. What do you think it's going to stand the test of time, like 10 years from now? Is it going to be still a respectable kind of innovative brand, or will people think of them as like a Frank Muller?
I mean, Frank Muller did the whole thing to himself, right? So I think to a point he wanted to, this is just me, right? I think to a point that Frank Muller wanted to quit. I think he got a lot of criticism, and he actually also earned enough money. I was just fuck it, right? I'm just out of here. I think at one point he was stripped naked, drunk, and deliver a speech in middle of the pool, and then he got banned by the freaking watch industry, right? So, and to the point that I think Francois is very similar to Frank Muller, right? They are characters, right? They do both things. They don't tolerate mediocrity, and they just do whatever the fuck they want, and that gives them the character, and with the character, and people love them, right? People, I mean, nobody like people that just
boring.
basically saying yes, right? It's boring.
Yeah, the Swiss are very boring. They're very, generally they're very boring people, right? So I think Frank Muller, I think he moved to Thailand. I think he's living in Thailand now. He's probably like, living with like 20 hookers, doing cocaine. He's doing something like that probably right now.
He's the richest person ever. I think to date, he's the richest watchmaker out there. For the rest of the watchmaker, they still have to grind, they have to work. But Frank Muller made enough, and I would suspect it will be. But Frank Muller is like, he had him and his partner. His partner took over, and then the brand just falling from the cliff. But
hold on. What do you think right now? There's a lot of guys like collecting the early Frank Muller, like, early 90s, that's like becoming, the early stuff. Look, what do you think of that? You think that's going to have a upside potential?
Yeah, I have already Frank Muller 90s. I'll show you. This
shit, whatever.
I'll just move this aside. Right? I'll move this aside. Too many watches.
You're like a watch encyclopedia. Whatever I mention, you say, okay, I got one. Okay.
Yeah. I just pull out from my box. So this is the early Frank Muller. It took me a very long time to find the right dial. You see, this is almost like a bluish. And
is that a gear? Is there like a guilloche, something with patisserie going on there? Or something?
No, it's not guilloche. This is a silver. This is a silver dial.
Okay, I can't. It's very. Yeah, it's not. It's hard to see. Okay. And what does this have? What's the? Is it just a chronograph, or it's got more?
Okay, so this is called 7000 DF. DF means dual face. If you flip it back, it's a stopwatch. So in the front, this is a normal chronograph. In the back, you press this.
Yeah.
It will start countdown. See? So it's a 60-second stopwatch.
Yeah. Wow. You know, he really is. What is it called? It's a master. He's like legitimately, you know, master. That's his thing, master of complications.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, like,
Yeah.
he probably did everything he wanted to do. He did everything, and then he said, "Okay, I had enough."
After 2000, every year, Frank Muller will release one grand complication, will beat his previous grand complications. He is a very talented watchmaker.
What's the we got one of the punters is asking, what's the case made out of?
That's white gold.
White gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is a platinum. This is also a very heavy watch. This is about 275 grams.
Okay. Shit. Does it have is it a double a dual face?
Yeah, I mean, this is not dual face, but you can, this is so heavy, they have to make this a lever to flip it.
Wow.
And at the back, you can only see this is the power reserve.
Okay.
And you can see this rotating cage internally and externally is a double X rotating 360 degree. Also has a cylindrical hairspring.
Wow. You know, I saw one of these at the boutique. It was a what's the new one they have? It's like a round case and with a tourbillon.
Duometers. They
yeah.
released a new duometer.
Yeah. Wow. And it was like, wow, this is like, I think it had diamonds on it, right? If I remember, it had like diamonds on the bezel. It was like something crazy.
They have different versions, but I mean, I think JLC sort of lost it. They've done crazy stuff back in the 2000s, and now what they do is just mediocre. Right? I went to, they invite me to see the watches. I was like, it's not very impressive, and they got angry. So,
you don't like the Hybris? You're not impressed by the Hybris watches?
Yeah, that one is super impressive. But I asked, and they said, "Oh, sold out. Everything sold out." I said, "Okay."
Yeah. Do the Hybris ever come up on the secondary market? Can you get one?
No. I was basically, every time there's an auction, I will check their catalog. There's none out there. I think they only made eight pieces.
Okay. And then what do you think about the they have the JLC made that World Time with the tourbillon. Did you see the World Time with the tourbillon?
Yeah, but again, that just doesn't please me. It's a rotating 360 degree on.
You don't like that?
No, I don't like it.
Really? Why not?
I don't know. I mean, I look at the watch; it doesn't talk to me, and I pass. They try to sell to me very hard on that pieces. They just
really
don't talk to me.
They tried. Hold on, they tried to sell you hard. I thought that watch is like very limited. How much did they want for that? Would they give you a discount?
I didn't even ask the price. I mean, if I even remotely interested, I probably will say how much.
Okay.
But no, yeah. I mean, the gyro tourbillon is interesting, and what they're offering the I think there's what is it? It's a perpetual. I think is it mini repeater? I forgot. It's a perpetual rotating.
No, it was a World Time with the rotating tourbillon. It was it was a crazy watch, and I mean, it was a ridiculous watch. Anyway, let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull this up. It's
they done various of iterations on that watch, and they are releasing a new one very soon. I saw that, but I can't talk. It's super secret. Don't talk about it. But it's practically same stuff, right? Just different material and stuff.
Hang on, this is the watch. Oh shit, the video. Okay, this is shit. This is the one, right? Oh shit! I'm sorry. Hang on. What's going on? Oh, what's? You know what's going on is I don't know how to operate this thing. It's okay. I see. Okay, let me try this again. Let me pull this up. This okay. You see, this is the one, right?
Oh yeah, they released it. Yeah, this is a green down. Yeah, they showed me this last time I went to there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like blown away by that. Like, oh, shit. It's just a very big watch, though.
It is. It is.
And they also did the one with the blue dial. I mean, the details are ridiculous. Yeah.
It was. I don't know. I just don't like the watch with a hole on it. I mean, for all the tourbillon I have, yeah, you don't see the.
Oh. Wow, that's an okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so the hole bothers you.
A little bit. I mean, for the gyro tourbillon, it doesn't bother to me because the hole is part of the design, right? The hole is part of the design, but so you have. Ah, shit! I can't see this.
You like erotic watches, but you don't like to see a hole on your watch. It's interesting.
The hole also changed position, right? That's another thing that.
Yeah, it moves. Yeah,
maybe,
it does.
Maybe just
Okay. So we're back to your watch. Okay. So and how many JLCs? Do you stick with like just one watch per brand? Is that what you're doing?
For JLC, it's an exception, right? I have two JLC. I have two Lecoultre.
Okay. Oh, crazy. Okay, but that doesn't count. That's like that's like a different. Yeah. That's okay.
So you can think it's a necklace, right? I made this in a necklace.
Yeah.
For weather, I don't want to wear watches. I wear this, right? So there's a winding at the back.
Wait. Is that a real key? Is that a real key?
Yes, it is a real key, but you nobody really gonna use this, right? So you're gonna break the move.
Okay, I mean, is that a key to your house? I mean, does it actually work, this key, or no? This is just somebody's key.
No, it doesn't work. You just a key shape.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so you're not into these basic. So Richard. I'm sorry, I interrupted you with Richard Mille. We got distracted. What's the verdict? What do you think Richard Mille is going to be? Is that going to be still serious or no?
I mean, Richard Mille is it is the perfect example of how you can financialize because watch are commodity, right? So Richard Mille is how you commoditize financialize a commodity.
Yeah.
And I don't believe the price is genuine. I mean, the price, you have the listed price, you have the asking price, but I think that price is artificial, right? So it's created by a artificially controlled supply. And,
so it's a bubble. You're saying basically it's a bubble. It's not. It's not
a bit of a bubble. But
okay.
The issue with bubble is if you make the bubble last long enough, it will materialize. I mean, this is the typical case of you fake it until you make it, right? So I think if they fake it and long enough, they'll make it. And
the perception becomes reality.
Yeah. So people were starting to question, right? So why the fuck this one costs $300,000? If the price stay at $300,000 for let's say 1, 5, 7, 8 years, people will separate. Yeah. So okay, this is worth $300,000 because the people for people in trading, right? They're looking at historical prices.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's good. What's called value for money, right? Because the price is stable, this and that. And over time, people will appreciate. This is typical case of a modern art, right? People say, "What the fuck is this?" Right?
Yes.
And then over time, people appreciate. People can find maybe something they like, although it's a piece of shit. They can still find, like how I find, this is the one I get instead of the 6701. So
What is that?
how
That's
it
the
works is that,
Groenfeld.
yeah, this is a Groenfeld. You see, this is a jumping. This is like a quartz watch, right? This is like a quartz watch.
Okay.
See? So you see, you press this, this one going to, then you have the hacking second, right?
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
you can adjust the time,
Okay.
and then you press it again. You're now into windings.
Okay. You know, I can't get into this. This is like, to me, it's like one of these independent things. I mean, I understand it's very serious, but like, it doesn't like, it's not like, it's so it's like, what is it? It's like this Recepi, whatever he calls himself, or what? It's like
Archee.
I need to yeah, I need to see like something either bling or something. I need something understandable,
I mean, again, right? Once you've seen everything, you sort of
Yeah,
go
No, I
back
get
to
it. I get
the
it.
simple
Yeah.
things, right? So the interesting
It's
things.
very advanced. Yeah. How much is that? Let's. Can we see the back? Show us the back of the Groenfeld. Oh, look at this. We got a Dutch guy. Say Dutch. I'm Dutch, so Groenfeld are Grail watches for me. Okay. Wow.
You
All
can
right.
see the powertrain from the mainspring all the way to here, where the balance wheel is.
I can't see. Is it? Does it use like a chain or something?
No. This is just just gears, right? So this is a typical very
Okay.
Germanish finish, right? They do a little gear trains all the way, deliver the power to the balance wheel.
And what is it made out of? Is that steel or gold?
Just stainless steel. This is stainless steel. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. How much is that watch?
Shit, I forgot. Let me think. I think this is about 80,000, something like that. Something like that.
Okay. What do you think of Greubel Force?
Global Force is, I don't have it, right, for one, and I find it very difficult. I mean, I was looking at double balance here, and then I sort of, it's not that super impressive, and also it's too big. It's just too big. The
Yeah, but you don't
early
care.
watches is
You
like
have
a
you
48.
have big watches. Yeah, but you have big watches. You don't care. You're gonna wear once every few months.
I mean, they're too big in a way that I don't like, right? So,
Okay. Wow.
I think they have this like super the curve
Yeah.
crystal, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it. So they have that, and they have this the early GMT have a bit of
Yeah.
the earth sticking out from
Yeah. That's a kind of
like a
it's
50.
interesting.
Yes, I was super into the GMT, right? I was I'm gonna get it,
Yeah, of course.
but
I'm surprised you don't have it.
over time it's grown a little bit old to me. I mean, this is this is the thing that you have one watch, you want to buy it for a very long time. Over time,
Yeah. After a while, like it just you
I
lose. Yeah.
I'm I'm now looking at the Growth. Sorry, not Growth. The Group of Force. I'm actually going back to the simple stuff, right? So I think there are signature
Okay.
one. I'm looking at.
Uh-huh.
I'm so actually. I would never consider the signature one. Let's say a few years ago. But
Yeah.
now, the taste sort of go back and say, okay, maybe the simple stuff is better, right? Not the convoluted dial, the double tourbillon, the quadruple tourbillon, the 30-degree tourbillon. They have so many different type of tourbillons for one, or their GMT model. I mean, they actually make it smaller. This is a
Yeah.
signature one. Yeah, this is like a simple. Go back to the simple dial.
Yeah.
I think this is
Yeah.
more.
I mean, this looks almost like your Groenfeld. I mean, it's the same type of idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand why. I have a hard time understanding why this is worth 150 grand. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not enough bling in this. It's like very, I understand its quality. It's very like, simple, elegant. I mean, big, but whatever. It's Look at this.
Okay, so I have to hop out. Got an appointment.
Whoa. Okay.
But
Yeah, okay.
yeah. So don't send me email in the middle of the midnight. I can't answer. Just give me like 24 hours ahead.
Okay. Okay.
So
We gotta have you back on. We gotta have you back on. Okay. We'll talk more about RMs and all that stuff. Okay.
Sure,
all right.
Sure.
Bruce Lee, thank you for joining. We'll see you again.
No worries. I'll see you next time.
Okay. All right. This is wow. All right. We get like heavy hitter panelists. Let's go back to the main program, which is $1 million mistakes. This is what happens. This is what happens when you take advice from ArchieLuxury. So again, we got this guy. Now we just had like this guy we had on the panel. That is a real collector. This guy is a legitimate collector. Again, he's not buying, resale value. I got to have a Submariner. I got to have a Submariner and an Explorer. No, this guy's buying like exotic stuff, crazy stuff. Nothing, not more than one per brand. Unusual stuff. And, obviously he doesn't care about the resale. Like half of the watches he has probably will lose money. For sure. Half the watches will probably lose money. Half will make money. Hopefully, maybe he'll break even. I think if he's lucky, he's going to break even because there's a lot of that stuff is super like exotic. Like, that's like you can only sell it at auction. So, but back to the program. So we got this punter who writes into Archie. And again, this is a guy. He's like, it's like a guy asking Archie. So this guy's got like $1 million collection. He's asking ArchieLuxury for advice. It's almost like, again, asking Archie, what kind of private jet should I get? Should it be, a Boeing? That should be the BBJ or a G650, Embraer? What the fuck does this guy know? Unbelievable. Hang on a second. Let me just show you something. But this guy, I got distracted. We had, Bruce Leon, who is the mega collector. And I just wanted to bring up this. Let me show you this watch he's got here. This guy here. I got to tell you something. After Bruce Lee, everything is kind of downhill. Seriously, how do you top that? It's very difficult. You can't. You really can't. That guy has real watches. But, okay, so that guy would never buy this. This is like too obvious. This is too obvious. Hang on a second. Okay, so this is the watch. This is the watch. This is one of his watches, the AP. That's this guy. This is the guy that's asking Archie for advice. And I think this is one of the best Royal Oaks out there. If you can pull this off, 41 millimeters, okay? Ice blue dial. The blue dial is absolutely, it's incredible, right? The ice blue. And you notice the date window, it's also that light baby blue color. And you got the baguette diamond markers. Big, beautiful, big baguette, diamonds, hour markers, white gold. This is like the ultimate Royal Oak. If they made this like 39 millimeters, I would pull the trigger. I'm almost tempted here, but anyway, it's an addition of 100. This is it. I everything from here for AP is really, I don't know how they can top that, but he's got one of these watches, right? So again, let's look at this case. So he's got these RMs, which again, $300,000 a piece, and then he's got the ice blue. That is like, I hate to use the word grail, but that when it comes to that's it. That is like, I think that watch 20 years from now is going to be, that's going to be up there. It's going to be up there. And then he's got like, whatever, a chronograph, rose gold, blue dial, whatever. We've seen that. No big deal. But again, this Bukyak is coming to Archie for that. But wait, it gets better. Hold on a second. Now here's the, hang on. Here. Let's see the rest of the collection. Okay, let's see the rest of the collection.
Okay, dokey. Why would you even bother? I don't even know why you'd even bother mentioning the garbage. What am I supposed to do with this garbage? It's garbage, for fuck's sake. Nice Goyard box, man. That's one thing for sure is the Goyard box is pretty damn.
Hold on, listen. He's got a Goyard box. This is like a $4,000 box, and he's got shitter watches in there. He's got shitter watches in there. Oh, this is crazy. And I mean, okay, hold on a second. So he's coming to Archie for advice. Now, okay. By the way, he's got Casio G-Shocks or whatever. Oh, this is crazy in a $4,000 box.
Sexy, pretty sexy. You got a Movado. Fuck. This is one of the most special watches. It was the first watch that my mum gifted me for my 19th birthday when I was starting one of my first jobs selling life insurance. Fuck me dead. I wore this watch through the rest of college and have many fond memories of it. I know these aren't most respected watches out there, but Then we've got.
Oh my god! You know, ironically, my first I think my first watch was a calculator watch, some sort of cheap calculator watch. This is like in the 80s. You know, when the calculator watches came out. There was a guy in Brooklyn who would sell them this was like after they went downhill. I think they were selling them for like $15 or something. And I had a calculator watch. I don't know if it was a Casio. I think it was a Casio or one of those Citizen. Who knows? And then when I was about 14, I got interested in watches, real watches, like Rolex, whatever. Of course, I couldn't afford one. I was, modest means. So I begged my mom if I could borrow $15 to buy a fake Movado watch, on 14th Street in New York. This is probably back in the day. They had all these guys selling fake watches on 14th Street, around 6th to 7th Avenue, somewhere around there. And anyways, I bought a fake Movado. I actually wanted a fake Rolex. They didn't have them. They had fake Movados, fake Cartier, fake Gucci, whatever. Anyway, Movado was actually a cool watch. I mean, I thought Movado was a great watch. Again, this is going in the 80s, right? Late 80s. And the watch, the fake Movado watch I had, again, it's quartz. And it was that dial, which is supposed to be like gold. The gold dot was actually printed silk screen on the watch or something. And of course, the watch fell apart. But that's funny. Okay, but I got to tell you this, guys. I got to say this. This guy has really good taste. Seriously, this guy has good taste. He's having fun. Now, I don't know what these are. He's got Tissot's or some bullshit. But they're colorful, right? The G-Shock is yellow. I that's a good color. I love that color. I mean, a great color. Another one is, I don't know, is that baby blue or white or something? I mean, I don't know why would somebody wear a G-Shock or whatever. But again, so this guy's 30. I guess, again, I'm a different generation. I guess if you're he grew up, I guess 10 years ago or 15 years ago, that was cool, a G-Shock or something. I don't know. I don't remember. That's after my time. So I don't know about this. But this guy, okay, so, and the watch, he's got a Longines or something. I think that's his father's watch. That's the old man watch at the bottom. That's whatever. Okay, so this is sentimental value. I guess he wears these. I think he lives in the third world country where basically he can't wear the good stuff.
A Seiko LaSalle. This is an old watch of my dad's that I got in a trunk of his stuff from the 80s, I think. It doesn't work, but sometimes it's fun to throw on and wear. I'd get it fixed if it was your dad's. Get the fucker fixed. Then we've got a Tissot PRX green and a PRX. The PRXs don't get much wear, but when I first got into collecting and watched every video on YouTube, I got my hands on them, including many of yours. He got the PRX. I was working towards acquiring the APs, and I wear these from time to time. Not that I want to be wearing. Oh, when he goes places he doesn't want to wear. I live in a major city that you've seen. Oh, plenty of watch robbery. Fuck. And these, the Casios are good. Fuck me dead. Okay, fair enough. And then finally, he's got a Rolex Submariner. It's a pre-ceramic 16613 Submariner. This was the first watch I bought myself after working for a few years in closing. What would I add to that? You know what I would add to that? Let's
see what kind of advice Archie had. Look what kind of tomato can advice is Archie going to give this guy. Again, this guy's got $1 million in the box. Let's see what this what this grifter, this Bogan of Brisbane recommends. Let's see what the pontiff, the so-called pontiff, recommends.
And
I bet it's going to be, oh, you got to have a GMT. Oh, you got to have a Rolex GMT.
Add to that there. I'd keep it.
Or he's going to say, oh, Patek World Time, Patek World Time.
Same vintage. So 90s. That's 5 digits. Reference number. I would add a 16, 7, 10. That's what I would add is a 16, 7, 10. What is a 16, 7, 10? Rolex? What is?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. How did I know it was going to be? Hang on. Actually, hold on. I don't even know what that is. Hold on a second. Rolex 16710. Let me see, because I don't know these numbers. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh shit! How did I know this? Oh shit! Oh shit! This is the tomato can. He's giving it the tomato. So Archie's recommending this guy to this tomato can watch again. This is and you know, I actually like these. The problem is they're made out of that tin can material. Look at this clasp. This is the tomato can watch. Watch this. Hang on. Look at this garbage. Look at this. I mean, that clasp is garbage. It's like made out of tomato can material. I mean, again, guys, of course. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's like, again, hey, Archie, you know, I've been... You know, it's like, you know, there's a guy who does these YouTube videos, the guy who sells private jets, Steve, the jet business. That guy's an unbelievable salesman. But, you know, it's almost like a guy comes to Archie, right? You know, imagine one of these guys. Listen, it's like Archie gives advice. It's like Archie has comments on my car, right? It's like, you know, like the Bentley, right? Now, Archie has never had a Bentley in his life, right? He doesn't know anything. I mean, the guy's driving fucking Hyundais and BMW shitter 3 Series. By the way, BMW is absolute garbage cars, total trash. The people who drive BMW are absolute scum garbage, and all their engines leak. The engines leak oil. If it's not leaking, if a BMW is not leaking, it means there's no oil in it. It means there's no coolant. Okay, if it's not leaking coolant and oil, it means there's no fluids in the car. And he's telling me a Bentley. I mean, I'm fucking driving a flying spur Bentley, minty, vintage 2006, which, by the way, is a fucking model car, 12-cylinder, okay? 12-cylinder Bentley, which sounds amazing. Unbelievable car. And he's, the maintenance. Oh, my God. Oh, it's a, yeah, the maintenance. Yeah, I do an oil change. It cost me $600. $600. I do an oil change every 6,000 miles, and I do. What else do I do? Yeah, every maybe once a year I got to change something. Cost me $1,000 or whatever, right? Okay, and the car cost me 30 grand, 33 grand, I think, 33 grand. Okay, so I was paying for that. I financed it, then I paid it off, but it was costing like $600 a month. To finance it, right? Because it's a $30,000 car, right? Now, what would you rather have? Would you rather drive a Bentley? Would you rather drive a Bentley sedan, which can go 200 miles an hour, okay? I can do, my speedometer has 200 on it, okay? That car can do 200 miles an hour. How fast have I driven it? Yeah, like, I don't know, 130s or whatever. Well, I don't know, something like that. I mean, I don't want to go further because, hey, you know, there's, you know, roads or whatever. Like, you got to make sure everything is tuned up, whatever. But, yeah, the car can go 200 miles an hour, and it costs, I don't know, $1,000 a year maintenance, maybe. Yeah, I do have to change the tires every 10,000 miles. The tires are, you know, pricey, $2 grand probably these days. The tires are expensive. The prices of rubber went up. But yeah, what would you rather have? Would you rather have a Bentley for $600 a month, or would you rather have a shitter BMW like Archie, a 3 Series piece of shit with vinyl, nasty, vicious vinyl seating for that same price? Okay, I mean, why would anybody take advice from this tomato can? I mean, this is what he's recommending. I mean, this guy, I mean, listen, it's a public, he's a danger to the public. Really, the guy, Archie, is a danger to the public. I'm doing this video. It's a public service for the public to people know not to take advice from this piece of shit, degenerate.
Is that indeed? That is that.
Who knows nothing about watches.
A GMT.
GMT.
Or a Pepsi. That's what.
Yeah, that's what he needs. That's what this guy needs. He's got a fucking $1 million a watch. Yeah. Okay.
I would add in steel. Then you've got, listen to me. Then you've got two RMs, 2 APs, 2 Rolex, and then I would add 2 Pateks. Now, I got to be
Okay, he's going to tell you about a world time. Okay, watch this, watch this.
totally honest with you. What Pateks would I add there? I would say, you know what? Let's go. Let's go. We can do Patek. I love.
By the way, this guy's not a Patek guy, okay? Patek. He's not a Patek guy, obviously.
Patek. I always love Patek. I would go for a Patek. What Patek would I do? I think the 5164. That's what I would do. A Patek 50.
Hold on. I don't remember these reference numbers. It's probably some shitter. Patek 5164. Which one is that? Hang on. 5164. Let's look this up. Oh, fuck. FMD. FMD. Of course. Again, this guy really is a danger. Archie is a danger to the public. Archie is a danger to the public. He's recommending this guy to buy a fucking Aquanaut. Fucking garbage. Another piece of shit watch, overrated watch, which is going to be worth. I mean, again, Archie, you know, there should be some sort of a licensing requirements, regulatory requirements for people to give watch advice. Because Archie's basically, he's giving advice which is going to make a guy lose money. I mean, again, he's going to take a guy from having a AAA collection to a shitter collection.
164A-001, that's the rubberized Aquanaut travel time. And what else would I add? You know what else I would add? I would add a 5130. They're a big size, 5130.
Hang on, what is the 50? Okay, well, I don't know these fucking numbers. 5130. Which one is that? 5130. Oh, shit! The world, of course. The world time. Yeah, this is what this guy needs. He needs a fucking world time. I mean, Archie. I mean, this guy really should be. I mean, this guy. It's somebody should put him out of his misery. Somebody should put this guy out. I mean, again, bad advice. Archie is always giving people the wrong advice. Have you noticed that everybody who sticks around Archie, the Archieverse, they end up with shitter watches? They all end up with shitter watches.
I'd probably go for the G, or you could go for any metal you wanted, okay?
Yeah, the G, the G, the white gold. No, fuck no. If you're going to go for a world time, you got to have yellow gold or rose gold, because that's what it looks best with. Yeah. He's got the white gold with a machete chip on it. Yeah, okay.
I think that is an absolute beautiful big size Patek. You really want to go crazy? I would get a 5130 on a bracelet, solid gold bracelet, because you mentioned you don't like the leather straps. I think that is a super.
Yeah, that's what this guy needs. He needs like an old man watch. I mean, this guy is like into like, you know, young stuff. He needs an old man watch.
It ties in with the RMs, the APs. It's super classy.
What
so then you have 2 RMs, 2 APs, 2 Rolex. I told you to get a Pepsi or a 16, 17, 10.
I mean, this guy's a fucking knucklehead. This guy's a knucklehead. I mean, listen, what a low-life degenerate piece of garbage this guy is. Okay, so first of all, okay, here's what I would do. If I was. First of all, does the guy need more watch? Well, I would get rid of the box of shitters. I mean, the Casio. I mean, I don't even know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on. How does this guy have? Explain this to me. He's got a $4,000 watch box. I think it's $4,000. It's got to be more. It could be more. I don't even know. Could be $6,000. I don't even know how much it is. It could be $6,000. I'm sorry. It could be like $8,000. Goyard watch, it could be very expensive. I have a Goyard cigar case. It was $1,000. So I'm assuming this. Oh no, it was $900. Excuse me, it was about $900. So this is probably, I don't know, could be $8,000. Not even $4,000. It could be $10,000. Absolutely beautiful quality. So first of all, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I don't even know what to say about this over here shit. Like maybe it's got some. I don't even know. But this is a guy. Okay, see, Archie doesn't understand his customer. Archie does not understand the customer. So this is a young guy who wants kind of flashy, fun stuff, high-end, flashy, fun stuff, right? So, you know, what do you reckon? Now, the shit. I mean, The RMs, I have nothing to say. That those watches, that they do the job for whatever it is that he needs. The AP with the baguettes, absolutely magnificent. The chronograph is garbage. Okay, so the chronograph, I would get rid of that, because if you're going to have a chrono, you need to have a Daytona. Okay, that is my opinion. My opinion is you need to, if you're going to go with chronograph, you got to go best of breed. Best of breed, my friends. Best of breed. So if you're going to go with a chronograph, you need a Daytona. And which Daytona? The white gold with a blue dial, which is about 30 grand. That's a great watch. It's going to increase in value. Now, what the guy, I don't know. I don't think he needs more watches, but if you're going to go with Patek, right? If you're going to go with Patek, right? If this guy is going to go with Patek, the only Patek that would be appropriate for this type of guy, excuse me, is a Nautilus 5740 perpetual calendar. Okay, white gold, blue dial, great watch. You get a perpetual calendar. It's low key. It's a very low key watch. It's under the radar. Right? You're not going to get, well, I guess if he's in London, you never know, but this is a pure class. Again, look, obviously this guy wants to make an impression, right? So if you're going to go with Patek, he's not going to wear something on a strap, right? You got to go with a bracelet. The only real bracelet Patek is the Nautilus, and for modern Nautilus, the only modern Nautilus worth buying is the 5740 perpetual calendar. Ideally, you should be getting it at retail for about 150 grand. It's 200, and prices are dropping, by the way. They're dropping by the minute. It's probably going to be at about 160. It's going to be at 160 list price very soon. Okay, what else would I recommend? I would get rid of the that chronograph, because it's absolute trash. It's for low-class, degenerate scumbags. And I would get a perpetual calendar, because Audemars Piguet, Royal Oak, is actually known for their perpetual. Okay, that is best of breed. That is best of breed. And this guy obviously wants something flashy. He's a young guy, wants a modern watch. You get either this steel, right? You get this in steel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, fucking Archie's a moron. Archie's a fucking moron. He's a fucking moron. He's a danger to the public. Okay, he really is. Guy's a danger to the public. Again, magnificent watch. 94 grand steel, right? You want something flashy? No problem. No problem. They have, if you can wear a bigger watch, hang on a second, look at this. They do them in white gold, rose gold. I would not go with a calendar. I would not go with a strap. I would go with, what's going on here? What's going on? So steel one is going to be about 100 grand. Okay. Gold is going to be more. It's going to be in the 120s for vintage. Here's a beautiful watch. There you go. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, this is a baby one? Is this a baby one? I think this is a small one. I know they made like one weird size. This might be the weird small size. I know that they did one small weird size. I'm not sure if that's the one. Hang on a second. Yeah, look, Royal Oak. I don't think money is an issue for this guy. All right, I don't think he's in a budget. This is the watch to get. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Yeah, I mean, fucking guy's a piece of garbage. Seriously, I mean, he's a fucking piece of shit. Really, ArchieLuxury is a piece of shit who knows nothing about watches. He really has no taste. He has zero taste, zero understanding. I mean, he knows about like, I don't know what he knows. He knows about like garbage stuff. Really, it's, I don't know. There's a perception out there that Archie knows about, like he's a watch expert. I mean, because he's been on YouTube for 15 years buying shitter watches that nobody wants, right? Yeah. So this guy, if he's watching, he would get rid of the chronograph and get this perpetual calendar. That is the proper watch. What else is a proper watch for this type of gentleman? Rolex, Daytona, white, gold, blue. There you go. There you go. Hang on a second. Let me do low to high, low to high. There you go. White, gold, blue dial Daytona. You want a chronograph? This is the best chronograph in the world. And it's Rolex. It's a Daytona. It's white gold. It's got a beautiful blue dial. This is a classic. Absolute classic. Okay. Stunning watch. Or, you know what else? What else? White. Oh, you know what? You know what else is good? Date meteorite. See, Archie doesn't understand. Archie does not understand his customer base. Archie doesn't know his customer base. Archie doesn't know anything. I mean, this fucking guy should be getting it. Archie should be driving a taxi. Seriously, guy should be driving a taxi right now. Fucking low-life piece of garbage. Okay, so you know, if you really need to get a Rolex, which is kind of you know, kind of stepping down a little bit, but you know, you get this white gold meteorite dial baguettes, you know, 50 grand, 55 grand. I would wait. The prices are dropping. No, seriously. All kidding aside, I'm not here to be like the tomato can in Miami, Juan, the hubcap thief of Miami. This watch is, you know, 52 grand retail, and it, you know, it's probably going to be 50 grand. I mean, it's going to have a premium because of the meteorite. It's going to drop to 50 grand in a couple of months. Yeah, absolutely. What that guy should do, he should go to Rolex AD with his watches, and you know, just ask him for this. That's it. That's it. And not the GMT. The GMT meteorite dial is trash. The Daytona meteorite dial is trash. Yeah. White gold blue dial, great. Yeah. So look. You know, that's it. What else does this guy need? He's got everything. I mean, he doesn't need beater watches. He's got his you know, Casios for that, right? So he's looking for some heavy hitters. So I would say you want to go with Rolex Daytona, white gold blue dial, AP perpetual calendar, absolutely 100%. Rose gold blue dial. This is a winner. And if you really need a Patek, if you really, and I don't think this guy's a Patek guy, but if you're going to go with Patek, this is a guy that should be wearing a Patek Nautilus 5740. All right, that's it. All right, you knuckleheads. Make sure you click the like, subscribe button. I mean, this was one of the best shows we've ever had, thanks to Bruce Lee, Mr. Miyagi, from Hong Kong, live from Honkers. I can't believe that guy actually is going to be buying a a Patek perpetual calendar chronograph. That's garbage. Really, I need to warn him from that watch. I mean, that's like a Patel Philippe watch. I mean, it's a Patel Philippe watch. For Patek, it's got to be circular, you know, the wheels. You can't have a chronograph. That's crazy. Anyhow, guys, let me know what you think. Leave your nasty and vicious comments below. Make sure you click the like, subscribe button. Subscribe to our free newsletter. And we'll see you in the next one.